Justice Thomas. Justice Alito.
Well, I want to come back to the last question that I asked you and break it down. And I hope you can give me a succinct answer to these questions that I'm going to ask. If shall means shall, is there a, well, let me amend that. Does the statute say that an alien who has been convicted of an aggravated felony shall be detained?
Yes. It says that in Section 1226C.
And I'm looking at the final memorandum, pages 114 to 115 of the Joint Appendix, where you set out certain aggravating factors, which includes a serious prior criminal record, the gravity of the offense of conviction, and the sentence imposed, and then a list of mitigating factors, advanced or tender age, mental condition, various others, military or public service. And then you say on 115, our personnel should not rely on the fact of conviction or the result of a database search alone. Now, that's what I was getting at. Congress has set out certain priorities with respect to an alien convicted of an aggravated felony. It says that person shall be detained. And what your final memorandum says is no, that person shall not be detained based solely on this prior conviction for an aggravated felony. You have to take into account that as one of the aggravating factors, and then all of these mitigating factors, and then the officer must make a determination. So we have one set of priorities established by Congress and a different set of priorities established by the executive branch. Isn't that correct?
No, that's wrong, because the guidelines govern only decisions about apprehension and removal, whether to charge a non-citizen in the first place. And I think that the kind of mismatch here is that 1226C governs when DHS has already made the charging decision, so there are pending removal proceedings. And at that point, if we have a non-citizen in custody, we will detain them if they're described in Section 1226C. ICE does not make release determinations without running that analysis. And so I don't think that there is any fundamental override here of the detention provisions, because the guidelines don't have anything to do with continued detention.